Okay, so let's go. So the updates. Oh my God, the updates. There's so many updates. So what's going on? Well, basically, I am attempting to break the riz and get into subject matter. So here we have Villa Spinabella. Actually, soon to be Villa Spinabella. I'm actually quite conscious how bad the back of my hair might look when I turn around. How bad is it today? Usually it's a bird's nest, but usually I have been up a tree or round a tree or in a hedge most of the day. Today, probably a little bit more respectable. Anyway, what's the update? So today we put the landscapers into Villa Spinabella. So Antonio and Marco and his crew have gone in today and they are going to be taking up all of the brambles and all of the weeds. We think it's going to take 10 days. They're going to start the gate, and there's some pictures that I'll put up today of that work starting, but they're going to start out the gate and they're going to work all the way down, turn right and go all the way to the house. When they get to the house, they're going to go down to the left, clear out the horses field, or what used to be the horses field. They're then going to turn right and go into below the pool, and then they're going to go up and over into the magical garden. Magical at some point, probably not today. And then they'll finish off by clearing around the house, but I think it's going to take 10 days, 2 full weeks to clear the whole of the land. The other thing we had in was all of the 2D, 3D drone footage. So I got tons of photographs, but it's all like pieces of the house. The inside of the house is like fish eyes that get connected together to create that kind of Matterport experience, which is super cool. I haven't seen the Matterport yet because it's like 4 or 5 weeks to get that piece done. But I do have all of the photos from the drone as it's flown around the property and above the house and around the house. And once they're loaded, you can whiz through them pretty quick, and it's pretty cool. But back to today. So I am working on this picture, and it looks quite small, I think, in the actual camera, but it's not small. It's actually a very big canvas, and I'm working on producing this as a gift for someone. And what's interesting about this painting is that when I painted it the first time around, which is what you're seeing now, this is what I knew. It takes a huge amount of time for what's happening at Villa Spinabella to get absorbed and to be fully understood. Like every single part of the house. I'll give you an example of what I mean. You think what you're looking at is just the house and the marble terrace, but since we were last there, we discovered entrance to the Roman cellars at the back. The doorway here leads onto a huge garage that sits underneath. We know now that we want to take out this section here to make it accessible for a car, working on cars. We also know that when you go through these doors into the garage, into the wine area, that the caves, the Roman cellar, starts at about the house. And we also know that it goes round, but we also know there's a pipe that feeds into the fountain. I guess my point that I'm trying to make badly is what I know changes every time I go to the house. The detail of what I know absolutely changes every time I go to the house. So, whilst this painting at the moment people say is fine, leave it as is, I actually have this desire, want, to layer on top of this painting all of the updates that I get from going to the house. Like the trees I want to improve, and some of the detail in the house I'd like to improve. But there is also restrictions. I haven't been to the paint shop, so I haven't got a huge amount of paint. But I have got red, and what I am aware of is this amazing stonework that runs around here and here. It's like a brickwork finish to the drive. And I'm also aware that straight outside the door is the entrance to the cellar. The cellar's got a red door. And I also know that we've got a pool over here somewhere, and I have no idea how to put that pool in terms of the perspective, but I'm gonna have a go. Anyway, I'm gonna switch out of camera. We're gonna switch off a video once I finish this update, and I'm gonna move to slow-mo because this is probably gonna take 2 hours. I have behind me got all of the photos from the house. My artistic talents hopefully will be enhanced by a little bit of Bordeaux. Yes, we are going French today. Little Bordeaux. It's very heavy, and I might actually pass out on the floor because it's so strong. But yeah, I'm going to go for a painting. So what else do we know about the house? Around the 28th, they are going to stop clearing the land of all the brambles, and they're going to start working on cutting down trees. And I am going to be flying back in around the 12th to the 10th to meet up with the contractors, because they promised me they'd teach me how to chainsaw a tree, which I'm pretty excited about because I bought a chainsaw and I was a bit nervous about how to use one. And then I even saw something on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram yesterday, where some famous person nearly chopped his fingers off with a chainsaw. So I'm not overly excited about chainsaws, but I've always wanted to cut down a tree with a chainsaw. And by the way, just full disclosure, the trees that I am cutting down are dead. We've got 15 trees that have got to come down. I think 8 of them are dead, and there's one tree that it could fall in any direction and not hit anything, anyone, or kill anything. So I'm excited about that tree getting taken down. Other than that, I think that's the main update. It's 6 o'clock at night here, so my enthusiasm is mid to low, but I am gonna flick on the slow-mo, work on the painting, drink the Bordeaux, cook a shrimp linguine, and I think that is gonna be the mission of the night. I expect to finish around maybe 9 o'clock, and by that point, we should be good to go. I hope you like the painting, hope you like the progression, and I forget to ask, but likes and shares really help create more interest in this project, so do like and share, and I will pick up with you guys at the end of the video. Maybe I'll do a part 2 once I actually finish, but this is part 1. I'll see you in 3 hours.